All right. Here we are. My mouse is taking a trip. Maybe I should. There we go. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna I should probably turn this water off.
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Can look at all this stuff. Probably don't need it. Don't think I can close this. You had to shovel snow?
but it wouldn't move with
No.
the trap door open.
Oh no, broken. Good morning. GG's for shoveling the snow. Hey, Arrow. Good morning. Oh no. MJ told me we're supposed to get like 8 inches by tomorrow, but I don't know how. Maybe we are? It's supposed to start snowing this afternoon. But I don't see any snow for tomorrow, unless it's just gonna dump on us overnight. It looks like it's just gonna be windy and cold as hell. I hope y'all stay warm. Alright, we got that guy we dealt with. We fixed the washing machine. Oh yeah, there's this thing. Trying to like act like it's all new or we haven't seen it in a long time. Speaking from experience, Ailish. Yeah, it does. No, that's true.
It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever.
It does. That's fair.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. We've got some stuff.
I don't want anything.
Cool.
Just give me a shout when you do.
I don't want anything. Guess he's tired of ordering drinks. Alicia, I don't know if you saw the doodle yesterday, but it was inspired by your solution. I just needed you to know. It's whatever that is. Not gonna worry about it. Yet. Wanna see it? It's right here. I'll show it again just for funsies, so y'all know what I'm about to do. Totally accurate, exactly like the game artwork. Yeah. Perfect. I thought it was spot on. Yeah. I pulled it straight from the assets. That's how I know it's the real solution. Door. There's a door. Cool. Cool door. Gate, rather. Door. Big door.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Also, thank you for the good vibes. I don't think I said it earlier. Thanks, Broken. Doopy-doo-doo-doopy-doopy-doo. Turn that down a little bit. I feel like I turn down my alerts all the time, and somehow I feel like they get loud again. Or they don't. And it's just really quiet in the game. Topanga, alright, chill. I swore I could, it doesn't matter, but I guess. I swore that I could interact with that lock before. Or at least look at it.
Pushing with all my strength. The gates were made of solid, age-blackened wood.
Well, I don't seem to have anything that could fight a door. Almost looks like you could squeeze something under there, but I don't think I need to. If I could get the goat to ram the gate, that might help, but that also seems ouchy. And doesn't get the goat out of my way. The music here, so triumphant. Alright, we got a goat. Eating some grass. Hey, goat. Could I interest you in eating something else? Like this towel? Oof, duh. Hey, Pecto. Good morning.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare. The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
Can't select anything here or on the goat. Kind of looks like a hole back there, but maybe just a bright spot. Can I call the goat? If I do this, he just walks all the way up to it, doesn't he?
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Cool and penetrating stare. I did the thing. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Me trying to not overthink it is just making me overthink it. I'm trying to just think simply. As simple as this goat. Good morning, Jifen. Good morning. Welcome back to the goat. Yes, I was. I became one with the goat.
The towel
Soaked through with water. I'm at a Sony, an untitled goat game. As if Goose Game wasn't chaotic enough. Not overthinking it. We're not overthinking it. We're underthinking it.
Uh,
I mean, this is green, like grass. No. I did. I don't remember if I streamed it or not, but I've played it a number of times. I really like that game. Did we stream it? I don't know if we did. I might have just played it offline. It is. It's really good. It's addicting and charming. The challenges after you get through the main game. Yeah, some of them are really tough, yeah. I don't think I've ever beaten all of them. I may have beaten all of the main ones and then some of the extras. I don't remember. I went through it again not too long ago.
I looked among the clean.
Flashlight to see in the dark. It's not really dark in here anymore.
The towel. I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
You sure did. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, it's in the game. I'm pretty sure I tried everything else in the faucet. I don't know how to
shut off the faucet.
Fix the tap. Even though it says that there's stuff down here, there's not any kind of switch for it. I think that's something that's gonna happen outside, but I've tried everything on that. Like, what would I get from that? A glass of beer to give to the goat?
I was about to reach a rash. The towel.
A rash. Drunk goat, that's all we need. God, that'd be terrifying. Nothing dark in here. Nothing that's gonna let me fix that from here. So it seems. What have I not done? Brooke. Hi, Corn. Wednesday. Okay, so I can do that. Just woke up. Good morning. Well, sort of morning then. Happy
I
Burke.
took hold of the grating and pulled.
Always happy to celebrate. Burke. Overthinking it, overthinking it, overthinking it.
The towel had. The towel had.
I'm underthinking it. I don't know. I might be. I think I was. Now I'm over. I'm on both sides. Hey, Knight. Yeah, totally. The goat's gone. No, not yet. I can use an item on here, it seems like. I know I can climb it, and maybe that's more of what it's telling me, but...
Even if I did have a match, I wasn't about to set fire to the hay.
I set fire to the hay. Watch it burn. Well, then what would you do with the hay, my guy? Besides climb it? Just climb it? Don't have any matches. Why would I burn this? I wouldn't burn this. Yes, it will. In a bit. We've only been at it for less than an hour. So let me try a couple of things first, and then, like I said yesterday, I'll get there. A tiny duplicate hay castle, yes, with no little hay goat.
The towel had.
Damp towel, hay, goat, usable, except whenever I climb it, then it's just directional.
The towel was so.
Five of the storage rooms where working got broken in last night, so we've been dealing with 5? Holy shit. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds like a pain. One thing I
Pushing with
noticed when
all
the
my
goat goes back, it kind of throws the rope into a lasso. I have no idea if that means anything.
The
It
towel.
does definitely like have a very excessive animation. I agree. Like it seems like it's important. I agree. But while it's tied to a pole, I don't know how much that would help us, unless it really is supposed to get tangled to the thing to the left, which is what I was thinking about yesterday.
The towel.
That's not a good idea. Fine. Pole! Uh-oh, there's no pole. Oops. There's no pole. Don't listen tonight in this one instance. Can I turn it off? Where is it? There it is. Ha! Now it's off. Ha! That kind of pole. Got it. Like, if I could get behind this thing and get him to tackle me. I always just kind of go here. And then die. Come this way, sir. So janky. Like, you're obviously not supposed to go this way. Having... no. Okay. What if I just go straight towards the goat? Oh wait, that's right. I can't walk in whatever this is. Goat poop. For some reason. There's nothing like interactable on the ground. I can't like throw my towel, throw in the towel. I'm gonna be furious. What if I just want to pet the goat? Actually, this time, for once. Nope. I can't get up fast enough. Just had a flash of memory for the solution of the puzzle. Still don't remember how to get there. It's tricky for some reason. No matter what, we'll get there today. It's getting windy. I hope y'all can't hear that. If you can, I'm sorry. Or let me know. I have the window cracked a little bit. Overthinking, overthinking. How about you? About you?
The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
Mm-hmm. Thinking is for suckers, yeah. A dangerous pastime, I know. Be something to do with this. But how and what? Nothing that I have as much of like a range of motion.
It was a rusted piece of iron.
You look at the solution? Couldn't resist. That's fair. That's fair. You can cheat. Just kidding. Oops. I need to lie in bed and overthink every decision and action I've ever made in my life. Yes! That's what 5 o'clock is for, right? In the morning? Hey B, good morning. I haven't looked at mine yet. Probably not. I haven't listened to as much Spotify this year as usual. Must be the only person who doesn't use Spotify. My partner doesn't use Spotify. He likes YouTube music more.
The towel was so...
You don't use it? I like it. I've used it for a long time now. Just listen to the radio. I like the radio too, because then I don't have to pick, unless I'm picking a radio station. In the car, I'm more likely to listen. Unless we're on like a road trip, I'll pick the radio over like plugging my phone in most of the time. Still do MP3s. Use Spotify, because Spotify isn't, oh, it isn't very Canada friendly. Christopher Larkin was your number 2? Hell yeah. Getting your green path on. What if I turn this into a goat? It's got horns, kind of like this goat. I just can't reach it. I can't reach it without getting tackled. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna look at mine real quick. It's probably gonna have like 2 things on it. Be very inaccurate, maybe. Let's see. Am I wrapped? Oh, such graphics. I only played 831 songs this year. December, April, May. What does that mean? I'm afraid I'm skipping them because I'm skipping results because I'm skipping through. Oh, it just takes so long. Just tell. Does it just tells you at the end? Is this Taking Back Sunday? My headphones are plugged in. I think I got a video from a band with red pants. Your number 1 artist was Glass Animals. What? I don't know this song, but I'm pretty sure it's Taking Back Sunday. Okay, yeah, I got a video from Taking Back Sunday for some reason. I like this song. Okay, tell me who won. Okay, my number 1 artist. God, I'm sorry I left the goat chewing. Game Chops, not surprised. Then Taking Back Sunday, then Beyonce, then Hayland, then Brand New. Top songs. I don't know how 1-2 Step by Missy Elliott is my number 1 song. I think I listened to that like once and a half this year. And then Hush, Make Damn Sure, Cry to Me. That's a good song. And The Figurehead by The Cure. That is all over the place. Hush. I don't even know what Hush is. Like there are like 30 different songs called Hush. Wow. Listen to illegal copies on YouTube? Hell yeah. Yeah, so video game music and emo and the occasional Beyonce and not Otis Redding. Proud of me. Solomon Burke. It was always. I'm surprised My Chemical Romance wasn't on the top, honestly. Taking Back Sunday and Brand New were also in your top 5? Hell yeah. I guess I did listen to a decent amount of Brand New this year. Just doesn't feel like my vibe this year. I like Brand New. Always Taking Back Sunday. I have weird playlists though, so maybe that's why. 10 days? You're gonna freeze. Rex, happy Wednesday. Alright, that was supposed to clear my mind and make me make this easier. Maybe I've got this. Maybe. I'm gonna start asking specific hint questions here soon, I think. Thanks for the good vibes. And itch to play the dig. The dig is so good. That was a hard one too. I wish I could mute this goat specifically. Last Animals, Christopher Larkin, BMT8, Bring Me the Horizon. I don't know what KD is, and Voila, which is all over the place. Indie hip hop, video games, straight EDM, and teen girl pop. Nice. It is very obtuse. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, the art is beautiful. The story was great. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Apart from Limey. Yeah. And the people who made it, they thought it made sense, right? For some reason. At least made sense enough. Unless they wanted to make sense and have you call in the whatever their hotline was. Give my rogue piece of hair that doesn't want to be a part of the braid. All right, here's my first question. We're just gonna go for it. Do I have everything that I need to solve this puzzle? Yes, okay. So I don't need to accomplish anything else elsewhere to solve this puzzle. This is my last question for now. We need a goat command. Correct, okay. Okay, can stay here all day. All right. I mean, I'll take a little nap over here. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. Aside from me, yeah, of course. Damn, I do need to leave the screen for that. Why would I use... God, now I'm gonna have the warmth stuck in my head. That's what it played right before it showed me my top 5. Experience the warmth. Don't let the goat bring you down. Not every puzzle is this fucked up and cold. Goat. 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 Goat tied to pole. Hey, Awful. I don't really listen to much music this year outside of the games you've been playing. I feel like in real life, it would be like just any like vapid mix on YouTube or Animal Crossing compilation would probably be what I've actually listened to the most. Or like Evanescence wasn't on there either. But the things that I feel like I've listened to the most didn't make it. But that's fine. Whatever. Is it work? Fair. Mine is like either on a road trip or sometimes while I'm cooking, but usually lately I'm listening to like an Audible thing or some kind of YouTube video. Hoya Mix Team, because I listen to Genshin, HSR, HI3 orchestra concerts over and over again. That sounds like that'd be good. I'm embarrassed by 1-2-step, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how that... You know what I bet it is? I like started to play it one time. This is gonna sound like me giving an excuse, but it like reconnects to my watch sometimes. If I'm like trying to listen to a YouTube video, I'll hit play and it'll play Spotify instead. And like it'll play whatever you were like last playing. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's like number of plays. I don't know. Whatever. I have everything I need. I don't need to go anywhere else. Just me, the goat, and my thermos. I want to play an adventure game where you get a thermos.
The towel had dried out.
That means that the status of the towel doesn't seem to matter, which is fine. I'm very suspicious of this being rusty and like kind of lighter here. And the only thing with like the use icon, let me just clarity, sanity check. Manual. Whoop, sorry, it's big. Big. Whatever. I don't trust the algorithm, honestly, stuff like that. Plus being a free user, it's not like I can just play it. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a cute, fun thing, and I get like why they do it, but yeah, you can't like super trust it depending. It's interesting. And I skipped a lot of stats on the way to the end, so I don't know. It's engagement, yeah, it's something to share on social media. We're doing exactly. We're talking about it. I've posted it on my Instagram story before. I don't know if I have a sound blaster. Maybe that's why this chewing is so gross. Okay, left mouse button prompts George to operate or use the object in whatever way he can. George will look at the object. Then we have examining, attempt to engage in conversation or to look, leave current scene via the exit. So the operator, we got Slender Man over here.
It was a rusted piece of iron, maybe part of a plow or something.
I was angry earlier this year. Money on the Dash by Weather and El Do. And worth my weight in gold, one hope, then Petra. I've heard maybe. And I don't know a lot of those. They sound good though. Switch over to Tidal some years ago. Better sound. They pay artists 3 to 4 times better than Spotify. Oh, dip. I don't think I know Tidal. Stupid self. Setting disabled that makes the screen shake when you swipe at the end of a page. So you just get the last page. Tidal's not the one that Beyonce founded, right? Is that still a thing? Petrichor. I feel like I've heard Petrichor like on the radio or something. Like I remember reading that. Money on the Dash is straight deep house. Nice. Regardless of whether you have any interest in the games or not, the Genshin Orchestra concerts are some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard, and they post them to YouTube ad-free. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have not played any of the Genshin games, but I love orchestrated video game music. Or like the live Sonic music concerts. That's cool. I want to go to like a Final Fantasy concert. I'm just trying everything on this for now. Trying to see if I notice anything different. I think no matter what, that, unless I can like interact with it differently, like roll something or throw something. Don't you? Whatever you're doing. Main music play for the gym and sleep is Amazon Music. Since you got Prime, yeah. More control over what top 10 artists are each year, but the past couple of years. I haven't tried Amazon Music yet, but I do guess I have it. Did I just do this? When I was going to the gym, yeah. I think it was mostly Spotify still for me then, but a lot of different stuff than what I usually listen to. Okay. So this is not working. This exact thing that I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, the gacha isn't to everyone's taste, to each their own with the music. The Hoyo music team is IMO the best gaming has to offer. The only other team I'd put on their level is the Final Fantasy XIV music team. Used to use Amazon, but it got stupid, so I stopped. Picked up Spotify during COVID. Amazon is probably fine now. When I started using, I think when I started using Spotify, it was like, I was technically a student, so it was like they had some deal for a long time that was like a penny a month. Like literally like a cent probably and then some, but it was dirt cheap. And I was tired of like Pandora ads all the time. That was before I really got into listening to like music on YouTube. Even I could afford it, right? It was nice. I listened to a lot of Spotify and like the Warp World podcast a lot, like walking to class. Convinced I need to do something with this grease paint. No.
It was the
Oops. Come on.
No.
Family plans are pretty fair priced. To your MP3s with the Amazon player. I'm trying to think when I was last like regularly listening to an MP3 player. I had to in like in rehab and the halfway house because you couldn't have your phone, but eventually they would let you have some devices, and I had my iPod with music on it. But even then, I guess I was still kind of using my iPod a lot. I wasn't as dependent on my phone. Using your phone as like a device for your music, I feel like it was still is still such a new thing in my brain. Hi, bye, good luck, social. Happy Wednesday. Started falling apart in 2015. I don't know where mine is. It's somewhere. Been like that for 15 years, using your phone for music? I don't know, it doesn't feel like it. Not for me, at least. There wasn't enough space on my phone, I don't feel like. You only use your phone as a phone. That's fair.
The goats.
At least 10 years then? Probably. Probably. I'm old. I don't know what time is.
No.
Still use old iPod Nanos. Nice.
Hmm.
I never had a Nano or a Mini, just like a generic one. Oops. Still take your old flip phone into work just in case. I need a backup music player. Dang. I miss a flip phone. I know that that's a thing again now, but sort of. With the little circular control, yeah. I miss tactile devices like the, I guess like that. Like pushing buttons. I'm overthinking. Am I still overthinking? I'm overthinking, aren't I? There's only so many things you can do on this screen. Got a batch of ones when someone was clearing them out. Nice. Good old eBay. I've used everything I can on here. I feel like I've combined whatever I thought would make sense to combine. Ball. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Trying to focus so hard. Just using everything on everything, yeah. I've used everything on this. I think I've used everything on the goat, but it's talking to, like it's not. Let me tell you about this man in this picture. Put him to sleep. So slow though when you get knocked back every time you try to use something. I'm just gonna make sure that I've tried everything on this. And then when I realize that's not at all what I'm supposed to do something else. Wait, are you not equipped? Tripping over the rocks, falling back, getting a concussion. I don't know if that's okay. I think it is. I kind of thought like maybe if I used something on like this direction, I would like drop it like after getting knocked back. There's not much to damage, damn. Nope. I already did this. Yeah. Not knocking anything off of me. Too tough. Something's gotta work. God, I was thinking so much about Zork yesterday. I was playing the new Dragon Age, and there's this part with this like dictator type character just like constantly babbling in the background that you can hear, and like, oh, I will blah blah blah. We must crush the not us, blah blah blah. I just kept thinking they're like, who is the boss of you? Me. I am the boss of you. I missed that game. After looking it up, it's not really that complicated. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. That I'm overthinking it. It's not that complicated. But why is it so hard then? If it's not, it's interesting. Like, what about it is a thing that makes it? I don't like. Don't answer. I'm just be asking hypothetically, rhetorically, until actually solving it. Like, that's interesting that it's like so notoriously difficult. But if it's something simple, I've used all of my items on the goat. I've used all of my items on the ladder. I've used all of my items on the.
It was a rusted piece of iron. Maybe part of a plow or something.
Part of a plow. Which makes me think combine something, or I'm not clicking the right place on something.
It was a rusted piece of
I've used all my items on my items, I'm pretty sure. I can't say for certain, but I feel like I have. So what remains? Yeah, right clicked. That means there's like a timing thing or something else out of my control. Hi, Belcher. Enjoy watching the state. It's like I just want to get in and click around stuff and be frustrated too. You can. You totally can. For the low, low price of... Well, this version was free. I've used all your items on your items while using the first batch of items on the goat and combined items on the plow. I have not. That's gotta be it.
No way.
Oh, George says no way. You have your own games to be frustrated in. Well, good luck with those. Huh. My glasses are dirty. That's probably the problem. Look at it with a new perspective. It's just a purple and orange blob now. With a green and white smudge in the middle. I think I got myself out of a New Vegas playthrough because my save games won't load. I've heard that's a problem that happens sometimes. I'm so sorry. You're combining your items IRL, yes. Actually take off your glasses. Go get a red plastic decoder. I have a hard time picturing me without glasses. Probably because I've worn them since I was in the 3rd grade. I did wear contacts for a long time in high school though. And then like fake glasses because they were cheap and you could change them out. Thank you. I like them. Keep them. I'm gonna keep them. I don't have any contacts anymore. I kind of want to get different ones. I like these, but I don't really like the other ones as much anymore. I feel like they're too small. But probably not anytime soon. I also kind of wonder if my prescription's not right. Sometimes I feel like it's a little off. It's true. You've worn glasses for effectively 90% of your life. They're easier than contacts for me, at least. I was also bad about I would sleep in my contacts, which you shouldn't do. I did that a lot. Finally, I was like, heck it. Glasses. Glasses are life. I'm really gravitating towards this grease smudge.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
Soggy, covered in grease paint. I can't use it on anything here. I can't use it on anything here that I can tell. Like, if I try to click behind it, it doesn't go any further. Got glasses a few years ago for driving, but I did it online and the measurements don't work well. Oh. Still drive okay. That's good. Yeah, it can be tricky to do online. I've been getting like Warby Parker glasses for years, and that's, yeah, I'll like do my own sort of measurements. I think it is better to have someone, a doctor, do it. That's what I should do. Like when I get a prescription, just be like, hey, can you also tell me? Except you. You could drive just fine without your glasses. Oh. More a statement on my self-image than the glasses. I feel that. There have been many days that I have not liked my face with my glasses. Any pair of glasses. And I regret not keeping my old ones, but my prescription changed. I had to get a new pair. I couldn't see so good. Just like I can't see the solution to this silly puzzle. Need somebody to tell me if I'm going the right way. If it's a new area. Babylon 5, yeah. Forgot to look and see what their free games were this month. Huh. Damn. I kind of am, if you have Amazon Prime. I mean, it's free no matter what, but no ads. Oh. Always free, don't need Prime. I'm expensive, hell yeah. I'm not cheap, but you can hang out in our community for free. Please do. At least hang out. Even though I spend hours clicking around a goat. Damn it. After Thanksgiving, you're feeling expansive. Same. For the whole rest of the year. Okay. He didn't do the thing, which probably doesn't matter, where he bends down to get the grass. I want him to. He hasn't done that all day except when we first got here. Or in this save. Uh... How physically am I not figuring something out? That was so much fun. I remember. Remember the good old days? I remember. Pepperidge Farm members. Just gonna go this way. No. Not an option. Can't just mad rush past him. We'll have everything that I need to solve this puzzle except the solution. Kind of. No, it's all just one big piece, isn't it? I'm not going in any different direction. It does make it a little easier, yeah. I've never watched B5. I don't really know anything about it other than sci-fi. On the solution, a bit disappointing. Cannot type this way. No, I'm obligated. Now I'm obligated. Put it on my brain list. Along with all of the other shows and movies I need to watch. Found the solution a bit disappointing, eh? Trying to craft an easy next question without giving it away. It's only 4 seasons and a bonus 5th season. And the movie, oh, there are movies too. Really watching anything. We watch like the Red Green Show at night, and then for dinner we always watch like Alfred Hitchcock or Columbo. Sometimes Murder. I think we got kind of burnt out on Murder. I don't think we're watching anything new. We were watching Ted Lasso for a while, but then we were tired of like crying. Has some 90s acting in it, but the storyline is held up well. Was ahead of its time. Cool. I like 90s acting. Jack be nimble. Jack be... Oh, is that your... Is that a clever... Hmm. Unless it's a Babylon 5 reference. Babylon? Babylonian? Babylon? Babylon. Tired of... Not... Well, there was a lot of laughter. Definitely. But some of it was, like, emotional crying. Can I run? I can't run. And I'm gonna need you to bow your head. Say the Goat Lord's Prayer. Sore jaw muscles from laughing? No. Jaw muscles from laughing. You get a sore gut from laughing. Looks like Primes might be the DVD version, not widescreen. When it's on Netflix, it's proper widescreen. We have Netflix for some reason. We haven't really been watching anything on Netflix. I feel like... Where's my proverbial candlestick? We watched B5 some years ago. It's not my all-time favorite, but it definitely gets easier to watch once you get into it. As is the case with miniseries, yeah. This code is incredibly rude. Incredibly rude. What if... I can't, like, move after that animation sets in. I walk to it. Ooh, and then... I'm trying to get up quickly. That goat's pretty quick too. I'm very slow. I'm very slow. Can you imagine walking this fast anywhere? Take some breaks on your way to 6 feet away. This is like a candlestick. Now I'm gonna be overthinking that. I'm gonna be overthinking the Jack be nimble comment. We've had drinking game anytime Jasinski references Lord of the Rings. We used to play one way back. I don't remember what we called it, but we like cut out a Sharpied like mustache out of a piece of paper and would tape it to the TV screen and like watch a movie. I think we did like Austin Powers once. And anytime somebody's face lines up with the mustache, you had to take a drink. Really dumb. Hey, Billy.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare. The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
Can't seem to take any other route to try to get to anything else. I've tried thinking about jumping over the wall. But that just makes me leave. Ah. I think this is easier to solve if you haven't played point and clicks before. Hey, Fuzzy Mana. Has its own Wikipedia. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah, we'll get it eventually. For sure. Easier to solve if you haven't played point and clicks before. Oh, sorry. So let me apologize by hitting the mic more. Hi, Wayne. That's what I hear. We'll get it. We'll get it. Closer than I was yesterday. Kind of exactly the same place also, but 3 weeks later, no. No, no, no. That is a very stubborn goat, though. I'm trying to think of someone who hasn't played a point and click, which is kind of hard. I have to refill my water soon. Let me get my controller. Where's... I actually don't have any controllers on my desk right now. It's kind of surprising. I haven't played a point and click. Brute force. I can't arrow keys, can I? Probably not. Oh, I can't. Can I? No, that's just where I clicked. If I can, it's not working on mine. You haven't played point and clicks before. Jack, be nimble. Jack doesn't play point and clicks. What if... Move. Nah. I'm trying to like make it more action oriented than dodge or something. All right, next question. Next question, and then probably a break here soon. 42. Yes. The degree angle that you need to be at. That made no sense. Rainbows. 42 degrees. That's how you see them. Oh, but also the answers to everything. Life, the universe, etc., etc. Etc., etc. I got distracted thinking about my rainbow fact. Do I need to use any of my items at any point in this solution? And this goat, clearly. No items needed. No items needed. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, goat. Piece of shit, son of a bastard. No items needed. I don't need no stinking items. Who needs items? This goat. Gonna need. Never mind. I gotta stop. I gotta stop trash talking. Even fewer possibilities to click on, exactly.
Hey, Billy. The goat. Hey, Billy. Hey, the goat.
Just annoy the shit out of him.
The goat was.
So slow. Like, try running, George. Please. I'm gonna talk to the goat. I go all the way over here. Hey, Billy.
The goat. The top of a ladder rose out of the squarely dug hole.
Sued that goat a long time. They probably would have sued whoever supposedly owns the goat. Animal cruelty, leaving him tied up in this old castle. Fewer things to click on. That means you should be able to find the right thing to click on with the right timing. There's no like difference in the animation or anything though. Or yeah, that's probably that. I'm excited to tell MJ that there are no items required. I still don't know what his theory is, but okay. I don't have enough time starting the climb to no, yeah, like I immediately to get locked into that animation. Sure. I'm glad. Glad I'm not alone in this. It's just I know that y'all know the answer and I want to know the answer, but I don't want to know the answer, but I want to solve it and I want to find the answer. And I want to do it within a reasonable amount of time. Can you parkour up the wall? That's it. No, I wish. I can't even travel back there. Awful doesn't know either. Alright, cool. That's the pain that I'm not alone in. Or you can just wait it out. Yeah, okay. We'll just leave it on. New screensaver. Don't know the answer, but you've thought of an idea. All of my ideas have failed so far, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get it. I think I do know the answer. I've just not done the answer. I think I agree. I think I just inhaled my spit. Hold on. I think I feel like I do, but everything I'm trying to do isn't letting that happen. But that doesn't mean that it's not right. All right, here's the plan. We're gonna take a little break, get up, stretch. I'm gonna refill my water, come back, and solve this goat thing. We're gonna solve it no matter what today. There's no question about that. I'll keep asking questions if I need to, but I just need to get like the timing right or where I'm clicking right. Something. Something super fair. Alright. Get up. Stretch. Don't think about goats too much. Yeah, I'm probably... Oh, gosh. I think... well, if I don't have to use... So that kind of narrows it down. Okay, anyways. Good to know, though. BRB. Hello. We're back. I literally like inhaled food. So sorry if I sound extra scraggly. Thank you. Welcome back. We're still at the goat. We're still at the goat. Lo-fi beats to chew grass too. I like that. Oh, sorry about that. And then I came back in here and I was like, all right, we're good. And then I remembered that I forgot to refill my water. So, some CPR and I'm okay. It was just like a little fleck of a snack that just went into the windpipe. I was trying to chew on cud. Clear. I'm okay. Oh, that's not CPR. Hold on. Ah, alright, go. Good song for goat. Yeah. Yeah, heart's been doing better. It's good. Heart is good. What is this white line? What is this white line on top of my game, OBS? Weird. All right, we got a goat. We don't need any items. We don't need to use any items. We got a man and a cursor. Kind of look alike. So I'm either not clicking in the right place or not clicking something fast enough. That is my current goat theory. I'm glad. I feel like it's a nice little screensaver. I don't like the way that it sounds, so as long as it's muted. Don't love listening to the chew.
Hey, Bill. The goat.
I think I tried that before. What did I try before? What did I think? My main theory is the getting it betangled in this nonsense. I don't feel like jumping over the wall of the stairs is going to be functional. That's my game theory. I'm just not clicking the right pixel or something. The space jump boots. Yeah, I need high jump. Screw attack. Gimme. Like if he would just dodge this way instead of this way. Sweet, sweet George. And the fact that there's a little bit of a... You see what I mean? There's a little bit of a... As if this moved or... Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Sorry. Is this a... It's the same thing. The same thing. Weirdly further away from the plow itself, but... That's true. They are, yeah. I'd imagine. I've never landed on bags of presumably flour. I hope it's flour. Why is it so far this way?
It was a rusted
the same
piece
thing.
of
Part of a
iron.
plow or something.
Maybe part of a plow or something.
We're gonna get this. I don't need any of my items. It's essentially a timing thing, right? Actual question. Because if it's not, then that means one other thing in my head. Yes, okay. Thank y'all. Y'all are being very helpful. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright, okay. I did not dream about the goat last night, to my memory, by the way. Definitely all in the timing. Easier if you haven't played a point and click.
Hey, Bill. The goat
Thought I could like
responded
distract
with a
him. But there's so not a clear... grumble, grumble. Experience the warmth. It's kind of nice to have a different song stuck in my head right now. I've had fucking Pink Pony Club drilling into the back of my brain for weeks. Brayden, please, please, for real, please. I'll take, what is that, 9-inch nails over that for now at least. It's not even so, like, I don't mind having a song stuck in my head, but when it just like this goat. Just like a loop, like a 3-second loop over and over. Oh, it's awful. Had some bad songs in your head recently too. Don't remember what they were and don't want to remember. I hope I don't make you remember. I don't even dislike that song. It's just becomes nails on the chalkboard when it's like 4 in the morning and you're trying to sleep and all you can hear is that over and over and over and over again. This is what the kids mean. Yeah, this is goated. Skippity.
Here we go again with this hillbilly. He surely don't got no friends if he's always butting heads like that, I kid you not.
Namira, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I love your resub messages. Thank you for that. Thank you for using your Prime Gaming, and thank you for 34 months, and for that lovely message. It's true. Thank you, thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy your couch and your emotes, and I hope you're doing well. Sure, I'll get these million small things done. Wait, it's mid-afternoon. I only did 3 of those things. I feel that. I've had really, like, no motivation this week. I don't know if it's, like, the weather or what, but... Or post-Thanksgiving recovery. But also free with Prime. True. Post-sub, also free with Prime. I don't know if I'm better than Babylon 5. Like, I haven't seen Babylon 5, but I've heard of it. Means it's got to be pretty... Well, I've heard of this puzzle too, so... That doesn't really say much, does it? Timing. Timing is everything. George, chop chop. Let's figure this out. I'm working on cooking up another question. But I'm hoping that we solve it with just what we have. I know that this is probably not the most exciting thing to watch, especially if you know the solution. Yeah, thank you, Knight. Which is now definitely not happening in December for lots of reasons, but hopefully at some point. Goat. Plow. Ladder. Me, I can't do anything with. If there's a pixel that I'm missing around the goat, then it is well hidden. What else could I be doing? I see no, like, visual cues other than, like, maybe this. Maybe that's my next question. Is there any sort of visual cue? Or what that's kind of a tough question. Maybe. Without knowing the solution, I feel like it's a tough question. Surely there is, right? Why can't we be friends? No pixel hunts, okay. I seen ya chewing cud for a long, long time. No pixel hunts, just a timing thing. What are my options? I click this, I get knocked back by the goat. I talk to the goat, I look at the goat, I look at this, I look at this. I go to this, I get knocked back over the bricks. That feels like everything that can happen, but obviously it's not. I have to do something after one of those things happens. Just one thing you've not done? What have I not?
The top of a ladder. It was a rusted piece of iron.
Done.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a... Hey, the goat...
But horny for keeping you out of the pit. Yeah, very much. Hi, Elish. Welcome back. Yeah, not for long, though. We're gonna deal with this punk. This kid. He's probably older than the kid, I guess. One thing that I have not done. My boy finally ran!
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
My boy. I didn't do that, but I said that kind of. Thank you, Broken. Thank you for the sick 420 bits. Thank you. The solution was getting knocked down on the right side and interacting with the left side. So getting knocked down for trying to go here, but clicking the plow. I'm getting him tangled clicked. For some reason, that seemed like a thing. Yeah, but I kept trying to do it directly from that side. Yep. That was the last boss. Thanks, Cord. Reload the save and repeat it? I'll do it. Fucking fight me, I'll do it. Let me save first, though. Goat. Also tried it from being knocked the left side. Yeah. The left side when I needed to be on the right side. I did laundry today. I didn't do laundry today. Maybe? Did you? Let's see what is that? Is that a clip? That is a clip of Venruki. DoorDash holiday deals stream playing World of Warcraft. At least according to my my whatever that link went to. Chicken for saving? Yeah. Fuck y'all, I don't care. Look, I click this. I knock back. Click this. And then he runs. I did it again. I actually understand the solution. This isn't like school where I just regurgitate the answer.
The rope by...
Yes. That's okay, Corn. That is weird. Wait. Oh no, that was Steve's. I thought that was Alone in the Dark for a second. I was very confused. I think maybe it's that weird combination of... Oh, it just goes to Twitch TV. I just didn't have my window big enough. Combination of numbers and letters after salad T-bowing. In case you're a football fan. We did it! Anyways. From the napkin. Yeah, we stole the napkin. Well, we stole the rag, and then we had to steal the wire. So they kind of lead you up, I guess, with the idea of the timing thing. I was just convinced we didn't know how to run. Go Bills. It was truly, yeah, off to the curry pot. Sorry, goat. Can I talk to you?
Hey, Billy.
I get it now.
Responded
Yeah.
with a cool and penetrating stare.
Oh, that's true. It's kind of sad. I hope we can...
No way was I going near that old goat.
There's grass somewhere. He's fine. Progress. That goat. I get it. It really is that, though. It is, like, simple, but... I feel like I should have thought of that sooner. It just came down to, like, a process of elimination for me, really, at the end. Like, okay, I've used everything. I don't need to use anything. I've clicked everything. Okay, what's a different... Let me crisscross, finally. You're right, B. So shoulda, coulda, woulda. What happened, happened. We got it. Thank y'all for the non-spoily nudges. Crisscross make you wanna. It's also how some people just solve it relatively quickly. Yeah. Well, we got it. We got it. We got one. What is this?
There was a pattern of 5 holes arranged on the wall. They'd been drilled there deliberately.
Deliberately. By the goat, probably.
Behind the altar was a carved panel decorated with animals, birds, and plants. The sack contained a fine white powder. The bench had probably been used by Pegram and his archaeological team.
This is how I find the invisible bridge. The reason it seems so hard is because the game does nothing to communicate or hint, which is often the case. Yeah. I was like, oh, you know, like maybe something... I mean, it kind of does, but it doesn't, right? Yeah. Like you see you know something's going to happen with I feel like, with the harness or whatever, the leash. But nothing indicates like, okay, now do something, or... And like we were laying down for forever. That's why he doesn't get up immediately. It all makes sense after the fact. You'll have to be quicker than that. Yeah, but then that would just give it away too. I wonder, it'd be so cool to like know what developing this game was like what the discussion around that was. Okay, this was very hard to see. First we'll...
The only object on
Jack
the
be
table
nimble,
which
Jack be...
interested me
You nailed it.
was a small sack. As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was.
I said, God
Plaster of
damn.
Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Or the character after getting knocked over in the correct spot being like, if only I could limit the goat's reach. Yeah, like, if only there was something. There could be, like, anything I feel like that they could have done other than what they did would have made it exponentially easier. They took away the timing requirement. You can just move it. Plaster, yeah. Darn. I mean, good. Good that we have
It was a handful
plaster.
of plaster left in the castle by Pegram's archaeology team.
Ah!
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand. The statue lay face up in the soft sand.
Good. Did I just stick all my
placed
fingers
my
in there?
fingers
Yeah.
and thumb into the
Like a
holes
bowling
in the
ball?
wall. Nothing happened.
And I love bowling. I haven't gone bowling in such a long time. I find that my griefs with games often come down to failing to communicate important info to the player. This applies to a lot of genres. Yeah. Either failure to or it comes out in a way that doesn't click, I feel like. For me, at least, a lot of the times. And then I do the thing and I'm like, oh, that's why the fucking owl wouldn't shut up. God. But yeah, it's interesting, like, because it's going to be different for so many people too, right? Including the people who made the game. Cedric, yeah, exactly. Poor sweet Cedric. I'm a genius now, thank you. I had a little
tried
help.
in vain to move the panel.
We all did it kind of together. But I mostly did it. But I would have taken a lot longer without y'all's help. Just want to play the game, so I skip through the helpful messages.
Behind the altar was a carved
That'll do it.
panel decorated with animals, birds, and plants.
Did he say when he pushed?
I tried in vain to move the panel.
We need something that's going to fit there. This is nothing. We got a powder and a statue that's just chilling. Electrocute it. Put the buzzer on and then stick your fingers in. No. Definitely one of the hardest parts of games, but it's one of the reasons why I'm very forgiving of the trend of yellow paint meaning something to climb. Oh god, I didn't know that was a thing at all until Final Fantasy R or 7R. Because like I'd much rather have something like that than spending a half hour in every room trying to figure out where I can climb. Yeah, like the tongue of the whale, King's Quest 4. My God. Okay, so we have a panel, animals and stuff on it, a thing that needs 5 somethings. I have 0 somethings. Or I guess it was R2 rather. I don't think you could climb much in the, I don't think, in the first remake. Okay, I picked it back up.
As I
What
swung
did
the
the
stone
print?
upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand. The 5 fingers on the back of the statue
Oh.
had left their impressions in the fine sand.
So I need to do some push-ups. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know. I'm not an idiot, but I know what to do.
Impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
I need to go back to the bar. I know what to do. I'm at a point in the game where I know what to do and it feels so good. All right, go, 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 go. I do kind of feel bad for the goat at this point, not gonna lie. Yeah. That's a short leash. I hope so, yeah. Maybe the guy that we sent away. That goat deserves it. This guy. Just huck a couple of those hay bales over. I hope so. Surely. The dilapidated castle. Why else would the goat still be there? Maybe that was just his way of giving us a handshake. Making sure we weren't armed.
I held the
I think the hatred of the goat is intensified if you had to face it before walkthroughs, I bet, yeah. It really isn't so bad though. I mean, it is, and it isn't. Please, actually. Ugh. So we were supposed to get our Christmas tree delivered yesterday, and they just didn't deliver it, and then claimed that there was, what was it? Security restrictions. They never came in, as far as I could see on the tracking, into our neighborhood, and there is no security, like there's no gate, or, you know, you just drive to the apartment. I'm hoping that they actually deliver it today. We've had a lot of trouble with FedEx. Entering a region with fun Christmas tree. Yes, we are, but MJ's allergic. One of my brothers is allergic too. We have a real wreath that my mom mails us every year, but I hang it up outside, obviously. But no, we do the reusable tree game. MJ's allergic to Christmas, yeah. Guy from the woods is allergic to the woods. Gotta bring a tree up from the basement.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
That's why we get a not evergreen tree. Well, it is evergreen. Boy,
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp. The patch of sand where the
storage room gets busy this time of year with everyone coming to get their Christmas decorations out. I need to do that. I was going to do that today, actually. But if it's snowing, which it hasn't started yet, then I might put it off. Just take down the autumnal stuff. Our storage unit is usually pretty dead, though, which is nice. Pretty quiet. See, now it doesn't even say any snow at all. Just wind. Oh, a little snow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever, because my brother was also allergic, is also allergic as far as I know. I don't think I've ever had a live Christmas tree, which is fine. I feel like they're all good trees, Brent. You just have to water and dispose of the real one, the live one. Like I'm watering my beer towel over and over again.
I held the
But there was also not really... there might have been farms. The live one like 1 year growing up, but we always had a really nice fake one. Or just stop murdering plants for your vanity. Stop it. Get the reusable kind. I try not to awful, okay? Listen, I have a lot of plants that I've murdered, but my heart's in the right place. Hi, Devor. Happy Wednesday. That murder is fun. It's not pure vanity. That's true. I mean, I do like having them out so people can... Not that we ever have anybody over, but I'm proud of them. But I also enjoy taking care of them. Murder plants for their delicious flesh. Hell yeah. This isn't the right place. Yeah, the place of murder. Well, it's in the... I hope it's not murder place. But sometimes it is. But accidentally. You're doing good, right? Oh, you still have water in your tray.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
You probably don't need the rest of that because you're nice and perky. Look, I haven't killed... This is the only Pothos that I haven't killed in like 3 weeks immediately. There's a little bit of a sad guy there, but... It's like, whoo! Supposed to be one of the easiest things to not kill, and I have killed those and snake plants. Any of the, like, it's easy plants I've killed. By looking at them wrong, I feel that. Especially this time of year, it's so hard to tell. I've got like a grow light for the lights in the kitchen, but I don't know. What do you want? More water? Probably less water. More light. I'll get you yeah, succulents for some reason I can't. I try so hard and get so far. That's what the ones that people say are so easy. And I kill them all. I do have 2 cacti that I haven't killed yet. 1 year we had a tree wrapped up in trash bags after we took it down. It blew into the neighbor's yard and they thought it was a dead body. Oh no.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, It had
No,
formed a perfect copy
like
of the
one
statue.
snake plant that I've had, I did propagate into two little, very slow growing, and one maybe is dead. I don't really know, but I can't really tell. Little baby snake plants. They're so slow. I put Bulbasaur there just for good vibes. Ah. You killed a cacti in college? I killed one about 4 years ago and then like was sworn off it for a long time, but then I got a like fairy castle cacti in Nashville, and then my mom gave me like a samurai cacti or something, which is, well, it's not really a cactus, is it? It's like a no, it's not a cactus, but it's like a succulent, and it's it's like the most dangerous plant that I have. I feel like it's super sharp. You would think, yeah, being a bee, you would be able to do it, yeah.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Thanks for the good vibes, Nate. Just don't get one pretending to be a cactus. I need to update. I have an Instagram just for my plants. I should just not post there ever again and put the pictures and pets on the Discord, because they're the closest thing I have to pets. Oh, it's got 1,000 needles. That's true, yeah. Beware of those. Why am I in all caps? Good thing I have my handy dandy flashlight. Mont Falcon. Okay, back in Nico's apartment.
So,
What?
where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's, I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share a
What?
room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars gem.
I may
Whoever
have
Jacques
left it on.
Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've
Fashion.
got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
That I saw for like 3 seconds. Why did we leave so fast? That was awkward.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
What do I want to look at? This?
That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn. The Night Scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces. There's a guy working on a loom. There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
So I should have befriended the goat.
Look,
Check
Nico,
out my powder.
A handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
Sounding like MacGyver right now. Oh, I got my
This is the tool
back.
I used to get into the sewers.
Yes, you showed me before.
Yes. Great, the goat's favor. Wow. My beer towel is gone now, though.
I can't sit
Damn,
here
I
all
was gonna
day,
show her.
much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Kron Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
All right, don't be a
Just take
dick.
care of yourself.
Shopping. She's just telling you to be careful.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
That was like a long running gag. I had for a long time I had a Hoya rope plant that MJ swore was plastic. And then it finally died like a year or two ago. That was the only way I could prove that it wasn't plastic. And then I bought another one this year and it's already dying. Can't do it.
What do you make of this gem?
Very nice, chérie. A present for your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Nonsense. You and her were made for each other.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
No, sadly. Not sadly. Well, sadly, sad that it died. I tried to put it in not... Like, the thing that I bought it in was just like this glass tube with that green plant, like fake planter stuff. And it was just like living in that and you just had to water it every now and again. Like, that just feels not good for the plant, you know? Like, I was like, it needs nutrients or something. So I repotted it and it lived for a long time after that, but then eventually died. I don't know why. I probably overwatered it. That's usually what I do. And then get the hiccups. He's not gonna be here. It's gonna be something with this window again, isn't it? But I don't really have anything new. Oh, there's somebody.
I beg your pardon. Are you Andre Lobino?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No, I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay, shoot.
Okay, we'll start
I'd
here.
like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Can you tell me anything about
They
the Knights
were
Templar?
roommates.
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez.
Us.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah, not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a woman. Maybe it was my imagination, but I noticed a predatory look in his eye. Suddenly,
Creeper.
this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf.
Maybe I could just meet you at like a cafe. Just me and you with the manuscript. Leave her out of it.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
Does the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure, it was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn.
Lochmarn? That's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived. Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
The second week of July?
Maybe. Yes, it was, just before Bastille Day.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Pardon? Victims of what?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud. This friend who has the manuscript?
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
She lives at 361...
I was
Rue
going to talk to
Charlie.
her first.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of
I'm sorry,
Solomon.
what?
The
Automat?
order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
Why? Why would that? I don't even know why that flagged that, but I didn't know I was gonna give the address. I thought it was just gonna be like more information. Oh, I wish I could take it back.
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of
Thank
new
you, Nate.
recruits
I appreciate
to their
it. That was
ranks,
quick.
many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
That must have had something to do with the her. I think it was the her part, her and address. Maybe it's like preventing doxing somehow. We definitely just doxed Nico. Yeah, that's it. Weird.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Or if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, but I also just wouldn't give it. Yeah.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were
Friday the
arrested.
13th.
It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press. Devil worship, lewd
That might
sexual
have been the
practices,
tree.
spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars, literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flamed grilled at the stake. They
Damn.
died protesting their innocence.
This time they didn't give me a map for the delivery, but I think something just got dropped off at the front door, and I think the only thing we're expecting today is the tree. True. I'll give it a minute, and then I might have to pop outside and grab that.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps. What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
Yeah, I never heard that before. I think that would be interesting to know the origin of. Not just a hockey mask wearing mom at a lake.
Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
Okay, good talk.
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
No,
No.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Alamut is the name of the place where the Hashashin were based.
Where is it?
Somewhere in what used to be called Persia. I'm not too hot on modern geography, I'm afraid. The most recent map I have shows America as an English colony.
What do you make of this ID card?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No.
Take a look at this nose, Labinot.
It really doesn't interest me, Georgie.
Georgie.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
What do you make of this tool?
Interesting. Where did you get it?
From a dig in Paris.
Vraiment? I didn't realize there were any excavations in progress in the city.
Does he not know that it's like a modern...
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Alright. I still don't know what this is going to be about.
Pardon me? Oui, monsieur? I thought the original... That is...
Oh yeah, we've done that.
Natural. I guess they must have... Yeah, oui.
Yowie. Way.
Thanks.
It's baking powder and fresh. I'll take it. The last couple of biscuits I made. Oh no. God, I bet mine has too. I bought some chocolate chips to make cookies with, so I'm gonna need a tiny bit. I hope it's still good. Not now. Montfaucon. Do I wanna? I kinda wanna go run by, yeah. Just give her a heads up.
Hey, Nico.
I gave your address to a total stranger,
Oh, hi.
so you're
I
welcome.
didn't expect you back so soon.
She's stressing? You good?
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for their downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le
Philippe
Bel.
Lebel. We heard
I've
about him
heard of him.
earlier.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
He seems fair.
I'll see you again soon.
Okay.
Okay. Call me if a dude with a degree in archaeology shows up. Archaeology, I don't know. The museum curator shows up, whatever his job was. The historian with a ponytail and glasses, pants that matched my jacket. Other defining features. Saving. The dude, yeah. Alright, we're gonna take... I'm trying to tell, I can't tell if it's snowing out or not. I don't think it is. Too warm. Maybe, yeah. But we're gonna take probably our last break of today. We're still gonna keep going for a little while, but take a little break. A little wellness break. Get up and stretch and all that good stuff and forget about goats. You know. The huge. Be superstitious about goats, I guess. I don't know. PRB. We'll be back shortly. It's a nice little jazzy mix. Makes me miss like the jazz band days. Welcome back to y'all. Welcome, 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 welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm back for a little bit more. MJ just told me there's a very confused FedEx truck out and about. I'm worried that it's ours. It was not the delivery that was made while we were streaming earlier. Like 30 minutes ago. Okay. I guess we go Mount Fashion. The fashion mountain. I did, it seems like it. Yeah, that's interesting.
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
I think you might need to help yourself, sir.
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
Don't even think most adults live that long. Wish I had the last medieval history book I was reading. Mom borrowed it till Xmas. That sounds interesting. This guy reminds me of, I don't know if y'all have played Alchemy, but he reminds me of like the guy that you go to learn new moves. His head like flips. Like starts off like this and then he becomes like a big dojo master. That's what he's serving with these eyebrow hair pieces. Piss off a drunk policeman. That's probably even worse.
What do you know about the Knights Templars?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Oh.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern.
How do so many people
Beyond
know
that,
what?
Who knows?
I never knew that matchbooks had different. I mean, maybe the design on the front. Maybe not the design of the matchbook itself.
Take a look at this.
That would make more sense.
Ah, an electrician. My TV has been acting up. Could you fix it?
I doubt it. This isn't my ID.
Oh, I wouldn't tell a cop that. Here's my white powder, officer.
Do you know what this is?
Aha! You Americans with your notorious nose candy. I read Hollywood Wives. I know all about it.
If you tried to sniff this stuff, you'd wall up your nostrils. It's plaster of Paris.
It is. Thank heaven. For one
So
awful
smart.
moment, I thought I might actually have to arrest somebody. Alors, the paperwork. You have no idea.
Hello.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so
SMRT.
they could throw me in and throw away the key.
You do hate paperwork. Do you miss how to identify matchbooks? I must have, right? I guess. Yeah. Every matchbook that I've owned has functionally been and visually been about the same. But I guess it probably means, yeah, the design on the cover. Needs some horror shit. I'm trying to bust out some art history. Horror. Vacui? Horror vacui? I'm saying it wrong. That's what I'm saying, though. Look it up. I have a brain. Horror vacui. Vasui. Is that Middle Eastern? It's like Morocco, I think, has a lot of art like that too. I'm just gonna quickly skim this Wikipedia, which is very short for this subject. What the hell? Anyways. Some horror shit, yeah.
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
No, it means fear of empty space. Like a lot of like Islamic art, I feel like has, you know, so much a lot of details, a lot of like every little space is filled in with something. So that's what, you know, like whether it be it script or design or whatever. Not agoraphobia. It's not like not a phobia fear. It's just a design thing. I don't know why they call it a fear of empty space, but I guess because of horror. But horror vacui. How do you say that? I haven't said it in a long time. Horror. Vaki? Pronunciation.
An expression, an art concept.
No, just say the word. Eh.
Name pronunciation for more confusing names from
This is so like
arts,
ASMR.
and also Latin makes vacui.
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 Horror, vacui. Horror.
Bleh, get out of my head. Or vacui. Or vacui. Oh, does your paint's now in 2 months? I feel you, Steve. Gotta get engagement views. I have been slacking so hard on painting, and I want to paint, and yet I don't paint. What is that? Why is that? I have 2 unfinished paintings right here. One even on the easel, just waiting for me to work on it. Maybe because I know I have to like move it and take out the tarp, and there's not really a lot of room in here. I should do a painting stream again. Those helped keep me accountable. Painter's block. I feel like I've had a year-long painter's block,
No
even though I
water to
started
frolic
both of
about in,
these.
and the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't the same somehow.
I think I started both of these this year. My goal is to finish the Gladys one before the end of the year. It's true. Yeah, I know my doodles are just too good. Yeah. First world problems. I mean, yeah, but if I can sell the paintings, artist money.
An architectural echo of the gallows that once used to stand here.
1, have 3 cut gems. I need to set 2 high-res pixel arts to finish and a game demo to get out. Okay, Day, you sound busy. You sound like you got a lot going on. I shouldn't complain. That's a number of things greater than 1. 2.
An architectural echo of the gallows that once used to stand here.
But you tape a banana to the wall? That's a thing. That ain't my thing, but that's a thing. I'm all about those sloppy oil paints.
Fixed to the wall was a sign in 3 languages.
Is English one of them?
In French, English, and German it read, "In 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine."
That was Zane.
In the middle of the square was a manhole.
Well, guess what I
wondered if there
have.
might be something relevant beneath street level.
You're right. I shouldn't worry about it. Sweet George. George is very articulate, just not very bright. I feel like there's a lot that George knows, but a lot that George doesn't know. Yeah, Steve, good luck at class. Have a good time. Yeah.
A row of old pews,
Ooh,
beautifully
the echo.
carved and glowing with polish. I thought of all the people who must have sat here over the decades. All those Parisian derrieres, firm buttocks of the young ladies, the flabby flesh of the old men.
All right,
That
no,
wasn't
George
the
doesn't know
pleasing
anything.
image, so I went back to the young ladies. Whoa!
George, are you okay, my guy? Like, are you well? Yeah, he went to college but went to 0 classes, yeah. He learned about writing full of adjectives and then that was it. Somebody gave him a thesaurus and he was done. Gotta go take a fine. Oh, a final. Good luck, B. I was like, fine for what? You got this. Good luck. Also, fuck what you posted in Discord. That was so shitty. So sorry. Looking at my work computer, so I missed a subtitle, but did I just hear a roll of old pubes? No. A row of old pews. Pews. They seem very close together. Do Is this not Catholic? Do you not have to kneel? Yeah, not inside of a church,
A
right?
roll of old. I
No.
thought all the
Whoa!
Whoa!
Butts, am I right?
I didn't have time to sit around.
With my flabby old butt. That's fair. That's fair.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
That wind is kicking in. Actually, I think it blowed. Did blow my window shut. This tree is totally not going to get delivered today. What do I do if it doesn't get delivered again today? Yeah, no, maybe in like a Leisure Suit Larry game, maybe. I've never played one, but...
Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
I guess.
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. The statue had any secrets.
If the statue. I heard just the statue.
Well.
I heard the statue had any secrets, it was concealing them, not if. These are so close together. The fully open window. Yeah, it wants to make sure that you can read and see the glory of the... Yeah, I don't know. They should put those on like the cross side. Would I ever play a Larry game offline just to see if it's as bad as you believe it? It's not that I think that it's bad. Like, they might be great games or fun games at the very least. That just ain't my vibe. Y'all saw how I took Simon the Sorcerer too. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, like I've never played them. I know kind of the general gist of the jokes of them. I was following what's his name on Twitter for a long time that wrote a lot of the jokes in the game. I was gonna say Alan Arkin, and that is way wrong. And he's very punny. But yeah, it's just not, I don't know, I feel like I would just get frustrated with it, especially like streaming it. And then to play it offline, like, why? If I could just play something that I know I'm gonna enjoy offline. I don't know. I've never even like sought out like video content of a Leisure Suit Larry game. I don't really care. Yeah. And again, I'm not like trying to shit on them. I don't really, that's just not my jam. Aloe, yes, thank you. I think Aloe was funny,
but
but
the biblical story in it.
yeah, right.
Dropout.
I would just, yeah, it isn't humor that resonates with me. I don't believe, to my understanding. As a woman thriving in 2024, I'm gonna pass on those.
I didn't recognize the biblical.
Wait, but what's this little purple?
I
forget what purple means. Are we in Passover or something? Can't look at this. I can only look at the stained glass. How many lady gamers have seen with fond memories of the Leisure Suit Larry games?
Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
I mean, nostalgia's a real thing. That's valid.
In comparison to its neighbor,
Maybe? I don't
it
know.
looked
Like I
pretty
said, I don't know a
plain.
lot about them. Can't really judge them very fairly, but...
I didn't have time to sit around. A row of, I thought, all those firm, that. What?
Okay, why am I here? Stained glass, weird big statue. Why
Just
indeed,
think.
right?
There's a dead guy under there.
Yeah, probably. Welcome to church.
I was surprised Philip Lebel had left this place alone.
I like spending time streaming weird games to give us entertainment during the day. I do. And give myself entertainment and enjoy the experience that we have together. Yeah. Here. Here. What is our purpose? Adventure. Okay, so maybe I just need to leave and go tell Nico about this? I feel like there's so much in here. The way to an unladen spirit. Ever heard of burying people in the chapel before Europe travels? My church that I grew up in, we had cremated people in, not buried specifically in the church, but there was a little aside close to the altar that had like 2 walls with people that were just chilling in dust form.
A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its
Just
neighbors.
scattered on the floor, yeah. Just waiting for someone to vacuum them up. No, it was like different wooden, drawer looking things. I feel like I didn't know that a long time until I was older. Yep.
I didn't recognize.
I know, you're not recognizing. Okay, let's leave. We have a manhole that I think I can open with our tool. The key. It's called a key. See, I don't need Leisure Suit Larry. 90s games are bad enough. I don't need no help.
Hey, hey you! What do you think you are doing? Leave that cover alone, now.
Why do you care? Have we
Sorry,
saved recently?
no
That's
harm
a good
intended.
question.
You stay away from that.
Right? Like, why do you care now? What am I
A
looking at?
typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, it blew up. I decided I was happy
That's
enough
true.
right where I was.
To be fair, you'd be suspicious of some random member of the public opening a... I mean, yeah, I would. I guess. Depending on what they were wearing. If I just put like a... It's like Ghostbusters 2. If I just put like a vest on, I'd be fine.
An architectural echo of the gallows that... A typically Parisian... Last time I decided... Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Hello again. Can I top off your not wine glass, even though you said Sauvignon, which I think is a wine? I think.
I'll
Goodbye.
see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
I'll be there. Sauvignon Blanc is a type of white wine. Ah, but that looks like a whiskey glass or like a highball. Highball. One of these kind of cups. Okay, I can go back to Ireland. No. Not right now. Yeah, Blanc meaning white, yeah. Like Mel Blanc. I can go to where we first saw the explosion. Oh, he filled up the hole. Whoa, my guy, where'd you go? Mission accomplished? I guess that's true, but also like a highball glass. I would get like a... What would you get? A pint glass? A sippy cup? A plastic cup with a lid? And a straw? One of these. This is just water. For real.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
What does this powder mean?
You want a party?
You?
Nothing, monsieur.
Yeah, I have nothing new for you, I don't think.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Ah, is it real? It must be worth a small fortune.
A very
Kinda sounds like
large
Jermaine.
fortune, I'd say. Do you know anything about it?
No, monsieur.
Like Jermaine doing a French accent.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
Bottle in a paper bag. Stereotypical alcoholic vibe. Secretly, the bottle is actually white wine. Come on, Islam. Welcome to the gym. Did y'all watch? What was that mockumentary? Shit. We like binge watched every episode. What was it called? In a juice box. There you go. Fuck. Not a documentary now. No, that's funny too though. Cunk on Earth. C-U-N-K. Cunk on Earth. That one, I recommend that one. It's a little cringy, but called Ah Fuck. Yeah, you literally would, you watch it, you're gonna pump up the jam, just trust me. I think it's on Netflix. I think that's where I watched it. Yeah. I think there's only like 2 seasons too, or 1 season or something like that. It's not very long. 1 season, 5 episodes. Only 1? Was it really only that short? 1 season, 5 episodes. Kind of really want to watch it, but yeah, my cringe tolerance is at an all-time low. Then maybe don't watch it. Yeah. Not right now, at least. Give it some time. Is there any point? There were gates. Sorry, I've got all these burps. There were gates down here that I could interact with, but not move, per se. Yeah, UK cringe, which is different. Yeah, that's fair. I'm adding it to my list. Awesome. Yeah, it's short and funny. Good for a quick laugh. And a little bit of... I didn't learn anything. Other than I unironically love jock jams. This.
The railing was put there for a simple reason. To stop people getting past. It worked.
In before this is where the other one is, though. Can I get over here? No. Like why else is there a ladder here? This just brings us up to that neighborhood. That wouldn't make sense though. That would be really far away. That's just where we went down. I did learn that Technotronic was bad. I did not know that. That's true. Can I go in here? Hello?
The door led to the apartment of the blustering old concierge.
To find the Holy Grail, yes.
It looked like some kind of antiquated invalid carriage, with passenger seats.
Now that I know that I can right-click things. Shut Up and Jam Garden 2 was
The
cancelled?
fountain had probably been attractive at one time.
I don't know what that is.
But now it looked like
It
an
sounds
old
like a jam.
stained urinal. Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Does the name Merlin or Gruber Electronics mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
What does...
Nah.
Wouldn't you like...
Frankly,
Do you...
I can't.
Do you recognize...
Yes, I do. It's that villain I told you about.
Alright, good
I
talk,
have to-
friend.
Good luck, Inspector.
I can look at stuff. Can't take your car. See you later. Yeah, it's probably just the same. All right. Let me call my not girlfriend. Wait, that was new.
Hi, Nico.
What he wants, Josh?
I spoke to Labano about the manuscript. He wants to see it for himself.
Okay, tell him to come here.
Are you sure? Can we trust him?
Trust me. He's okay.
Oh no. Okay, but that's why I went to her house after we gave the address to talk to her. I needed to call her about it. Okay. Alright. So, love and know, lots of notes, but not really anything I can call except her and Todrick, which is nothing right now, I think. Okay, so we go to her house again, I guess? Her apartment? I don't really like her tone that she had. I'm a little concerned. But I guess it's better if she's into him than not if he's into her. Not in that way, but like in a... if he's gonna hit on her. Or she could just kick him out. That would also be awesome.
Hey, Nico.
Oh, hi.
Consensual is the point. Oh, hi. Okay,
Let's
what?
take another...
Is he not... do I have to go back to the... Okay, I'll go back to the museum. So it was away, so not sure if you went to both of those. We went to the police... we haven't been to
I'll
the
see
police
you again.
station in a while. We did go to the museum. I think I'm gonna go back now that we've confirmed that she's okay with, what's his name coming over. Yeah, we didn't really do much at the police station before. Yeah, we can go, okay. What was, La Risée du Monde? What's that? Du Monde of the World? Where have we been in this game? I don't remember what that was. Not the first place. I don't remember what that was. Monde's World. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know French, but romantic languages.
Me. What do you want now?
I don't know what Risée is. I don't remember that place. I'm trying to visualize it. What all have we done? It's been so long since we went to since we went to Ireland. Not the museum. That'd be the musée. Not her apartment. I don't know.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Sure.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Thank you, Moo.
Wait, this is Moo. This wasn't always Moo. This was a different guy before. While Moo was out.
What now, monsieur?
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated
hotel?
from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work.
It might have been that
Guido is
hotel.
the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
Yeah, Hotel Ubu. Different.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. But of course, monsieur, their fame is widespread throughout France. We haven't forgotten them, unlike the rest of Europe.
It was the King of France who persecuted them, though.
Indeed.
That shook his cool. Underneath his cultured facade, the man was real twitchy.
Was he?
You're obviously a great admirer of the Knights Templar.
They were men of great honor, monsieur. The flower of chivalry.
Not everyone would share your views, Inspector.
Not everyone shares my passion for Bartok.
But if the Templars were as honorable as...
That's enough. I do not wish to hear your uninformed opinions, Stobart.
Why do you get so wound up about the Knights Templar? They've been dead for centuries. I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Maybe his ancestors were Templars. Whatever. I saw the anger flare in his eyes like a distant summer thunderstorm.
Oh,
The
no.
Templars were the first true internationalists. 800 years on, and still the world is fragmented by nationalistic flag-waving fools. You will excuse me.
But wait, I gotta ask about this person. Ah, we made him mad. Moo?
Excuse me,
What do you want now?
have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic, in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Interesting.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I mean, those are cute though. I kid, we did it. We escaped the freaking goat. It's true. We did. The goat of Mama. And lawns or fuck your lawn.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
I do.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
If he'll talk to me. So the solution. I just tried to explain this to MJ
He insists on
in the
talking to you
kitchen.
again.
Let me get him to stop talking.
Thank you, Moo.
Literally, yeah, Chumbawamba.
What now, monsieur?
So picture this. There's a goat here, and a man here, and a plow thingy here, and a path that you can take here, and then they escape here. The path here and the plow thing here, you get tackled by the goat, right? You try to go to it, goat says, fuck you. I thought if we could get the goat's leash harness thing tangled in the plow, that'd be great. So I kept getting tackled over here to try and quickly get up and somehow tangle that. No, you need to interact with the down ladder thing that was over here, get knocked back over the bricks, and then you click the plow, run over to the plow. What even really happened after that? You move the plow and the goat comes after you but gets tangled? So, easy as that. Which I'm honestly not even mad. Like, there have been so many puzzles. Yeah. There have been a lot of puzzles in adventure games that I've played that have, like, frustrated me. That one was frustrating to get to the solution of, but I'm not mad about the solution of. Like, I've had a lot of puzzles that we've done where I was mad about the solution or felt like, wow, why didn't it do blah, 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 blah. But I didn't hate that puzzle. It was hard for me to get to click, but I don't know if I feel like it was fair, but like, I also don't know that it was unfair. I don't know. I gotta cook on it a little bit. I gotta cook on it. The Cuckoo Clock and Gabriel Knight 2. In the lodge? Where was the Cuckoo Clock? I don't remember that at all. Or was that a part with what's her name? One of those cuckoo clocks that has like the pine cone cables. You put it behind a plant. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, and the lodge though. Yeah, that one was pretty lame, but not the worst. I don't know. Maybe I gotta think about it. Maybe I'm being too nice, but I feel like it didn't do a terrible job setting up, but I didn't know that beforehand. So obviously it didn't click with me. I don't know.
Ever heard
I
of
gotta
a guy
think about
called
it.
Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet? I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's it.
What do you make of this?
Astounding. Where did you come by a stone like that?
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been stolen, I would know it for sure.
Well, I guess
So
that's
long,
all I got
Inspector.
then. See you later. It's gonna be a lot, right? We have told a lot of people about it. Okay, so we can go to the hospital. I don't know what the boop boop means. Mon fashion, we've already been to. I can't go to La Rue du Monde, so I don't know what. Oh, the laughing stock of the world, or whatever is what it was. It was the shop where the nose came from. The lost us. Hop. Hop. Hip hop. Hip hoppopotamus. Original. No. Question. I might try here first and then go to the hospital. I don't know if we need to update what this guy knows. Circumflex in French usually indicates a long vowel. Hôpital. I'm sick. Take me to the hôpital. Hope eat all. Hôpital. Circumflex. Oh. Hôpital. I don't know French. I wish I did. It's lovely, but used to be hospital, like with S.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
I know.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Je necessite un pipe. I don't know if it says pipe or not. Je necessite un pipe. I tried. French decided to stop pronouncing a lot of their consonants over the years. Ce n'est pas un pipe. You know what I was getting at. Peep. Peep. Beep, 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 beep. That's how, what's her name says it? Corone. Also don't pronounce the H, but that's my Brighton accent. So but you say herbs, right? Not herbs. Mon canard est en fil. This is basically the same as say. Je ne sais. Je. No hablo Francois. Hashtag the tick. I am the tick. That is such a good. If y'all have Amazon, watch the tick. That version of the tick.
The old building managed
Yes, because there's an H in the word.
Grandeur, but the modern
That's fair.
look like a baseball cap on a statue.
I say yeah, like Eddie Izzard says, yeah, because it's got a fucking H in it. Yeah. It's true, but if I say herbs, I feel like I'm saying a name. Like, oh yeah, my guy Herb over there. But I'm going to use herbs in my cooking. Languages are all funny.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door.
The real way depends on how you say
I gripped the
it.
handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled.
Why would you do that? Why?
The door
no.
was locked.
Good. Good. I think it just depends on what your preference is and where you're from. They're both right. The word is of French origin, so the H is silent. Okay, Awful has a different opinion.
Locked.
I think you're gonna understand what everyone means within context, no matter what. This isn't Grand Theft Auto. No, not yet. Not. I don't think this is gonna turn into GTA, but. Very comforting drill sound.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Hi. Pay attention to me.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
Grand
my name.
Theft
My name is Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
I'm sorry, I think I have the wrong hospital. I'm just gonna... Nice plants, beautiful building. See you later. I can't talk to her. Is that just her typing? Is that what the sound effect is supposed to be?
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Hang of things. Whether you use an or a for a word is whether the word starts with a vowel sound. So it can either be an an or an h depending. Like I would say, I've been waiting for an hour, but I have a house. I have a hobby, but I've been cooking with an herb, just one. This is a singular one.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No, sir.
I don't have a house. I would love to have a house. That's goals. End of 2025 goals, but no. I have an apartment. It starts with an A. A singular
What does this tissue mean to you?
Is that
herb.
a nasal discharge, sir?
No, it's grease paint. Does this
No, it...
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
No, monsieur. The thing that annoys me is people who pronounce the H but still use an, like an historic moment.
See you later.
Right.
I'm sure I've done that before, but yeah, that bothers me too. Should be a historic moment. I didn't lie, I was just using an example.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
An historic moment.
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
A Hagenmeyer
the
Clinic.
plans. They were my idea.
They're lovely.
A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Who the fuck is this Chad?
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm his, long-lost brother.
Don't say
A brother
long
half
lost.
his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not.
Well,
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's
Would you
Theodore the
know?
bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
that's fair.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
I might could do that. Not right now.
Have you seen this?
No.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
Oh,
For me?
what?
Yes.
But I'm not. It
He was
doesn't say.
shouting your name when they brought him in here.
Why are you yelling?
Now, let me see. He was on ward B12, as I recall.
B12.
Oh,
B12.
he's being transferred to... Oh dear. He's on ward J2.
Oh
That's
no. Jesus level.
Nurse Grendel's ward.
She sounds nice.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements,
I mean,
and
it's a
woe
hot-
betide anyone
Well,
who doesn't have a
okay.
result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Let me check all my stolen ID, right? Yeah, exactly, shouting. There was a point where they thought it was a good idea to cram the indefinite article onto the noun, and then they realized that was stupid, deconstructed some of them wrong, and oot became a newt, an orange became an orange. That's why it's naranja in Spanish. An orange. Napkin and apron have both the same root. Was napron? Why is it not apkin? There.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna.
I wasn't
and
taking
turn
notes.
left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
She's not gonna tell me again, is she? When did
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I'll just get lost, I guess. Oh, S might have gotten cut off. We do learn a lot from chat. Look at where we roticized English accents, put in R's randomly. I don't even know what re-roticized means.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really?
Hi.
If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Thank you, sir.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Thanks for your help.
Excuse me. Is pronouncing R correctly? She said something about the left side.
As I turned the corner,
Oh,
I
this is
saw
the
the
sound.
source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Most American accents never lost R, so we usually pronounce them correctly. Most UK accents lost the R, so I'm lost it, but put it back. Well, because who can say no to a pirate?
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Isn't that like a Annie quote? What is that? Oh god, excuse me. All the yawns. The Darlex and snort cocaine. Yeah, there you go.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Mr. Shiny.
Have you seen any unsavory
Oh.
characters lurking about in the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
True. Rude.
Yeah,
Of me.
Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
No,
I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I
don't
heard
think you're
them
twisted.
Snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Whatever you've got with this metal mop foot is probably a fine and noble thing.
It is. Say, it's not every day I meet someone as crazy as me.
Do you know a nurse called Grendel?
Sure I do.
Is she on duty today?
Yeah, end of the corridor, Ward J2.
End of the corridor. Ward J2. Sorry, I'm multitasking. And yawning. Way too much. Excuse me. My goodness. Ah!
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me. It was a life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor had tried to give him a look of paternal authority and concern. To my mind, he looked just plain constipated.
All right. I can take a survey for a $5 gift card. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Twitch. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I've already gone a little bit longer than I was planning on going because I'm addicted to this game. Well, I guess I could quit. I should save. Saving is good. Saving is important. Find Grendel. Not of the Beowulf variety.